Good morning, everybody. So here I am, and about to fix the gate. So Bella was able to knock down their gate, and I came out here and saw these two babies roaming around. They're so cute. And Bella's a pretty big girl, so I need to keep them locked up until we get a hot fence around our big property, because if I don't, she might step on them just by accident. They might get underneath her or something like that, and she doesn't see them. So, but look how cute. Oh my God. I just love baby animals. I mean, anything baby is cute, but these baby lambs, these are the first all white baby lambs. This is a different breed of baby lambs compared to the other two that we've had. And this is my sixth set of lambs that I've raised. So they're so stinking cute. And we usually just raise lamb for us, and we give a lot of it away to friends and family and things like that, and I really enjoy it. But I really am working on getting our farm market, so that way we could probably sell organic farm raised lamb, grass fed lamb. But so freaking cute. I just can't get over how cute they are. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get started on taking care of this fence so that Bella can't eat their food, and yeah, go from there. All right, so thank you for watching. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Okay, so now that we are finished dealing with the lambs, we are back at work. And here we are at this location is kind of a office. There's just a bunch of different businesses. Like this one is Farmers Insurance, and then there's Kaiser in here, and there's just a bunch of different buildings, office buildings in here. So here we have these two little kind of rectangular spots, and we have a Gara, and then we have, I believe this is a gardenia in the middle, and we have a bunch of African daisies on both sides. So what I think I'm gonna do, some of the Gara looks pretty cute. It's flowering, so we're debating whether or not we're gonna trim it back and clean it up, but we're gonna take out all of the Melissa because it did not seem to do really well. And the Gerber daisies, we're gonna take those out. So anything that's dead, we're gonna just remove all of that. And we're just gonna pop in some really beautiful color, maybe some zinnias, or I think that's what we talked about, it just popping in maybe some zinnias and lobelia into this area, because I know those two do really well in this location. Then on the other side, there's these two rose bushes that are lollipopped, and underneath them we did plant some annuals, but they must have all died out. So we're going to remove all these dusty millers, and Jessica's going to go ahead and plant and fill it in with a bunch of dahlias. Then we have two more containers right over here, which these didn't look too bad. We put some nemesia, and we added a bunch of penny violas. We added a vine. I think there's a African daisy osteospermum in the middle. So we're going to keep the osteospermum in there. We're going to keep the vines. I think one of them has a petunia, and we're just going to fill it in with a bunch of zinnias, maybe some, just whatever we have in the trailer that's full of color, that's going to do good in the sun. And this area gets a lot of sun when the sun is out. So we're just going to go ahead and get started so we can do 2 sites today, and maybe hopefully take Friday off. So if we can get done with this, then we're going to take Friday off. So that'll be nice, because then I can play with my baby lambs. All right, so let me just get started, and then I'll show you what it looks like after we get done. Okay, so we are finished at this location. So Jessica did these 2 containers, and in here we have this petunia. Look at this beautiful petunia. Isn't that just gorgeous? And then she added a bunch of zinnias. We left these vines. There's 2 little vines in here, so we left those. And then she added some verbena, and this was an osteospermum that we're gonna leave. And I think this is a 4D osteospermum, I think. I'm not too sure. And of course, this container really likes these coleus, so she pumped in a cute little coleus right there. Isn't that cute? So this pot is gonna look, oh my God, I can't wait to see what it's gonna look like, especially these. I've never seen these, we've never planted those, so I'm curious to see how those are gonna look. She did an excellent job. She did 3 locations. So these 2 containers, look at that. Doesn't that just look so fresh and vibrant? I didn't even see this petunia in here in the before video. So that looks really nice. And I just love these. They're like kind of a salmon peach color. It's pretty. So now let me show you all the other sites. Okay, so over here we had those dusty millers, and the tree was full of the dead roses. So she deadheaded the tree and made it into a cute little, I mean, it was already lollipopped, but you know, groomed it a little bit better. And then she planted a bunch of dahlias all around it, which those are gonna get pretty big. So that's exciting to see how those are going to fill out, because the dahlias are so beautiful. Same thing with this, she trimmed it up and then put the dahlias. And then I'll show you the site that I did. Took me a little longer because I'm not good at trimming the trees. I tend to trim too much. So I try to take my time so I didn't make it bald. So here's the location that I did. So I took the Gara, I think that's how you pronounce it, Gara, I think that's how you pronounce it. So I took those out and I left the gardenia in there. I left the osteospermum and I just filled it in with zinnias, because zinnias love the sun and they're just, look how bright they are. They're just full of color. So I just put the dianthus on the back. So I just really love how colorful this is. And then I deadheaded this rose bush and these little trailers right here. And while I was deadheading, let me show you what I found. So cute. Can you see that? The little nest? Yeah, so I just didn't take any more off of that tree. And then I did the same thing with this one. I just lollipopped it and I added, I mean, not lollipop, it was already lollipopped. I just trimmed up I just deadheaded the roses. Oh, and also I deadheaded them because now you could see the signs. So before, the roses were so tall that you couldn't see the signs. So yeah, took care of that. And yeah, just filled this in with a bunch of zinnias. So I cannot wait to see what this is gonna look like. Now we're done with this location. We have another location to do, and then we're done for the day. So stay tuned and I'll see you at the other location. Hey everybody, so here we are at T-Mobile and Panera Bread, and we do this little circle right here. So, okay, so we did not plant these zinnias. These obviously self-seeded themselves, and we have just a massive amount of zinnias. Now, obviously, this flower, if you can see, that does not belong. We did not plant that, and that is a weed. So we're gonna take that out, and we're just gonna clean up this bed. We're gonna take out all of these Icelandic poppies. We're probably gonna trim up the Gara, leave that in there. The Gerber daisies seem to be doing pretty good. Like, look at this one, super beautiful, nice and pink. So we're gonna keep that in there. The straw flowers are looking amazing. We have some yellow straw flowers in there. We have red straw flowers, and just amazing. I don't know why I left in the kale, but I left it in, and so that's just looking ridiculous. So we're gonna take those out as well. And what we've decided to do is, because we have some cosmos, obviously these self-seeded themselves in there, and we have some cosmos in our trailer, we're gonna fill this in with cosmos and zinnias and really just give it a good fresh look. It's just, you know, it just doesn't look bright and fresh and glorious. So that's what we're gonna do, and let's just get started. Okay everybody, so we are finished with this location, and so in this bed there was already some zinnias that were budding up and flowering, so we just left those. Like, all these are all zinnias, so they self-seeded themselves when we planted zinnias here last year, and so we kind of just left them in there so that this whole entire flower bed can be filled. And look at how beautiful those straw flowers are. I mean, this straw flower, so if you were to pick it just like this, it'll stay just like that. It might open up just a little bit, but you can use that for any kind of, I don't know, just decorations if you wanted to, for picture frames or things like that, shadow boxes. But yeah, so that's how that looks. We left some Gerber daisies that were doing really well, and we planted some cosmos in the back because there's already some cosmos in there that self-seeded themselves. So the garas we cut back so they're a little bit more manageable, and I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, so we're done for the day, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. Until the next site, take care, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye.